Single mother rages on a guy for not buying all of her kids some shoes. We've got a video for you here today from Alpha Central. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way in, and let's get into it.
Son, go ahead. Man, go on there, man. Go. Let me talk
Okay, and that's wrong because he usually buy your brother's shoes. But look at this petty
dude. That
dude.
got nothing to do with me, man.
It do get something to do
with you. Them is not my kids, man. Them is not my kids.
Okay,
man.
but guess what?
You
When you was with me, you was buying shoes.
I'm not with you, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not with you. Well, I'm taking care of my son. Anything outside of that, I do not owe you that. I do not owe them nothing. No, none of that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, just like a petty dude.
Ain't
Just
no
like a petty.
nothing.
Yes, you will.
Matter of fact, you got dude laid up in here with you. He need to be taken
He
care of.
ain't got nothing to do with you.
You do. You right here paying attention. You do. What you talking about, man? Ain't no hold up nothing, man.
Babe, don't even
Listen,
go
man.
there. Don't even go there. You better go on
I
before
ain't
he.
out here none of that.
Yes.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my kids. Anything outside. that,
Okay, so you ain't gonna.
gonna.
You petty dude. I told you that's what I don't like. I don't like fooling with that dude. Look at petty.
The only reason why she doesn't expect her new man to buy her children shoes is because she knows that he's broke, so she's going to try and shame the next guy into buying shoes for her children that aren't even his. That's not exactly a great plan.
She's a 10, but she has pronouns in her Instagram bio.
Who said she's a 10 though?
She thinks she's a 10, and maybe some of your friends were like, oh, she's bad.
Honestly, I think majority of the females think they are 10. But sometimes you gotta keep it real with them and tell them you 5, not a 10.
A woman can't just openly proclaim that she's perfect and expect everyone to believe her. That's like a dude walking around and saying that he's a millionaire. Nobody is going to believe him because it's a stupid thing to say.
You know what they say about two people under an umbrella?
No, what did they say?
Nothing. I just wanted a reason to talk to you.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, thanks.
Yeah, of course. I could tell your pizza.
Yes, my pizza.
What I really want is just a pizza that.
It's clever. That's good. Sorry.
As you can tell, I'm really not good with the lines.
Yeah.
My wrist game's a little off. I'm a little rusty. Just got out of a relationship.
I see.
She's humiliating herself in front of a guy. She's telling him that she is recovering from a breakup, and she's recording the whole thing without his knowledge. If that guy has half a brain cell, he's going to walk away from the gigantic red flags that she's waving.
He ended up hooking up with my mom, so I'm trying to get over
Wow.
it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not great. So, do you have
No.
a friend?
Maybe.
Okay. You're always welcome to stand under my umbrella.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's parade. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rihanna.
Okay, well, I'll let you finish that.
Thanks.
Huzzah.
It was a nice talk.
It was great.
I'll send some more people your way.
Please do.
What's sad is if you swapped the genders and it was a dude talking to a woman that way, the internet would be in an uproar about how ugly men need to stop harassing baddies out on the street. But she's a woman, so it's therefore cute and endearing, apparently.
Streets as well then.
My state.
Yeah, but we're just hunting in your state.
It's not hunting.
Wait.
We're not
Darling, do you get the that quick as well?
Yeah, she gets more than me.
What?
She's
Whoa.
She's older than me. She gets all the. Well, not dating.
No, but are you as easy as your friend here?
What the?
Brother, it took 30 seconds of convo.
I've been talking to him.
For a minute?
No, it's been all night.
Oh, has
Don't
it?
even me.
Has it?
No, I'm
Hey,
gonna
look,
go
listen,
home.
do you know what I'm saying, darling? Birds of a feather flock together. You're better than that. The girls you chill with is what you
That's why
like.
I'm going home.
That's why you shouldn't be around her, because she's not
No,
good
that's
for
my best friend.
Well, look, you're for the streets as well then. Alright, see you later, darling.
If there is one thing that modern women won't understand, it's how the sisterhood is not really their ally. Their quote-unquote girl besties will actually do everything in their power to drag them down for pretty much any reason, especially when it involves men that they are attracted to.
What would you want the minimum yearly income to be for your future husband? Go ahead.
I said 500k.
You want a guy who makes $500,000 a year.
Yeah, because I make that a year.
But, I mean...
Why not? If I'm making that, then they can make that as well.
Yeah, but men who make $500,000 a year, unless you go really old, typically have quite a bit of optionality. And then most men don't want to, wife up a worker, not to mention all the other potential red flags that may or may
Red
not
flags?
exist. Yeah, red flags.
Like what? Use your words.
If we're talking about red flags, she's a professional spicy worker. You know, she has a nose ring, she's got all of these issues, and she expects a millionaire to wipe her up. And if that wasn't bad enough, she's also incredibly condescending, and it only took 3 seconds to spot those things.
Oh, sure. Septum piercing, tattoos.
Why septum piercing?
Men generally find it displeasing.
Clearly, people do like the septum piercing.
Men generally don't like septum piercings.
Really? You'd be surprised because the ones that make a lot of money, they have been through every type of girl and they are bored and they want something a little bit different. Every single time I get approached in public, it's by like a 55-year-old man.
Okay. Yeah,
They all know who I am and they love it.
Yes.
The types of men who have no problem with septum piercings are the same kind of simps who have no problem dating a woman who works in the adult industry. Men who respect themselves aren't exactly interested in a woman who wasted money to shove a metal ring through her nose.
How many boyfriends you got?
I don't really want a boyfriend because
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. You know you can't get no boyfriends. You got no riz.
I can't get no boyfriend because men think women's body is more important than personality. So
They're right.
you see now that's I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna just go gay. Boom, done.
You'd be doing us a favor.
You're not funny.
It's funny how these women think threatening us by going out to date other women is somehow going to make us rethink everything. Every time they go through with that bonkers plan, they come back and realize that we were right the whole time.
Yo, excuse me? Would you guys be down to go up to any person in this dorm and ask for their number for $20?
Yeah.
Are you guys both down to do it?
Yeah, I'm down.
So the catch is you have to knock on their door and say two-man ?
Okay.
How's it going?
Hey.
You want to run a two-man?
No.
Hey. Yeah. You got a roommate?
But we both got girlfriends.
These women agreed to humiliate themselves in front of multiple men in exchange for $20. It's amazingly cheap, honestly, how these women will just sell away their dignity just for a little bit of internet attention.
So I was getting my snack and I gave a man a compliment and he just continued the conversation like I didn't say anything. I am so shocked. All I said was, I like your shirt. And he didn't say anything. Nothing. He just continued the conversation like I didn't say shit. So whenever he got done talking, I just walked away. This is why I never give small compliments. It wasn't like, oh my God, you look attractive. Like, I like your shirt. You know, it was just like, hey, I can recognize a good quality shirt, you know? I'm just surprised and a little hurt. I'm not gonna lie.
She gave a generic compliment to a guy and she was expecting him to shower her with attention and admiration. But if a dude compliments her, unless he's good looking, it's an insult and he needs to be dealt with in a swift and harsh manner. The double standard is absurd.
When you say I don't chase women,
I say that, so let's hear it.
my first initial thought is, well, then go find your man.
Well, I think we can all agree then it's a really stupid first initial thought then, can't we?
You likely aren't making plans. You aren't initiating conversation.
I only make plans and have conversations with other people that want to participate. I don't need to chase for someone's attention. Please come out with me. Nah, you're right.
Your text messages are really dry.
Not mine. Mine are as funny as
The dudes who say they don't chase women don't have to chase. They have enough self-respect and confidence to never reduce themselves to simping. And if a woman is going on a rant like this, then he made it clear that he is not interested in her and she cannot stand it.
What are you doing?
Valuing my own time and energy is what I'm doing. Enjoying my own peace.
Are you wanting the woman to chase you? Because if that's the case, then you probably aren't even into women. You're probably into men.
It's always the gay card that turns up, isn't it? Or, I know, crazy notion, maybe it's just that you're respectful. If you ask someone out for a coffee and they say no, you don't pressure them. You leave them to it. I know. Crazy times we live in.
It's funny to me how these women claim to be allies of the rainbow flag, but the very second a guy doesn't want them, they will end up using terms of that rainbow flag as a derogatory slur. It's a very efficient way of seeing how hypocritical they are as people.
I just don't get it when men say things like this.
How can I explain this really simply? Would you keep running after an ice cream van knowing it's not going to stop for you?
You probably don't text first in the morning. You don't say good morning. You don't say good night. You don't check in.
Or that we've done all of that so often in the past it's gone completely unappreciated. Or the fact that there's other fellas doing exactly the same thing to the lady that you see. See, as you get older, you get a little bit more cautious of your time, who you give it to. You don't want to give or waste your time on people who don't give you an inkling of reciprocating that energy back. Just saying.
Even with her bland insults, she still thinks that it's somehow going to hurt men or emasculate them into wanting to talk to her, but it's very difficult to intimidate or shame somebody when you're using insults that are the verbal equivalent of a painfully dull butter knife.
Never let a man convince you that you holding him accountable for his actions means you are creating stress.
I've seen it all. A woman talking about accountability on this app? Get the fuck out of here. You tell a woman, hey, I'd really appreciate it if you don't post your on your Instagram feed. And they lose their and oh, you're so insecure? You're insecure with yourself? I'm holding you accountable for your actions. Get the fuck out of here.
It's funny how modern women think that they can refuse accountability while also thinking that they are the ones allowed to gatekeep it. We live in a world where nothing is ever their fault. There's always some sort of excuse, and when there isn't one, they'll just blame the universe or men or something else.
You say you're upset because that man is staring at you. What exactly do you think he's staring at? The back of your head or the back of your chair? He's not staring at you. He's looking at you. Why? Because you have a camera set up filming yourself eating. He's probably looking over wondering, what in the world is she doing? A video, by the way, that you're going to post online for the entire internet to see, but it bothers you that somebody looks at you in real life?
It doesn't bother her that people look at her. She wants people to look at her. That way she can post a video and throw it onto social media to try and get 15 microseconds of fame at the cost of shaming some stranger that she's never going to see again.
And he's probably wondering, I wonder if I'm going to be in the background of her video cleaning my nose. We have to stop this main character syndrome content where we go out and we film ourselves trying to catch somebody looking at us so we can post it online to feel more important or special, or in your case, like a victim, which you're not. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Main character syndrome isn't going anywhere. Modern women have been given video cameras and they use it to document every single minor thing they do as if it's worthy of an award. It's only going to get worse from here, I think.
I'll bring him back on Friday.
Keep him fine.
Can I come inside?
My girl's here and I'm married now. Thank you.
It's shameful how these women will divorce their husbands, put them through endless grief, take their children away from them, and then turn around and want to get back together later the second he moves on in life. They can't let men have any peace or any wins in life. It's actually crazy.
Oh, darling, I gotta ask, just what the hell did you expect? Because when we asked you what you brought to the table, your only answer was this. You told us the only thing that you had to offer, the only thing you needed to offer was this.
They offer their presence and they'll offer their bodies for the right man. They blindly assume that all men want is bedroom fun, and then they get offended at the idea that the good men that they ignored want more than that. They chose Chad and Tyrone, and now they're stuck with them.
So if that's what you have to offer, well, sweetie, when you make it clear that this isn't on the table, there's no point in bothering with you anymore. Is there? We didn't make these rules, ladies. You did. So you can try and put the blame on men all you want, but in the end, the only ones who are responsible are you.
Once these women try to reclaim traditional relationships, it's actually over for them. They're not going to make good men work for what she gave away to other men for free. So if she's trying to act like a proper woman after she's done having fun, men aren't going to take her seriously.
There should not be no-fault divorce. And here's what's interesting about modern-day feminism. They want equality everywhere but in the court. Isn't that interesting?
That is very interesting.
Right. They don't want equality in the court system. So I think that's funny that they want all this equality, but they still want alimony. They still want child support. They still want half of the man's assets.
Womanists want many things, but the last thing they actually want is equality. In their eyes, equality means preferential treatment in the courts, the workplace, and in society. And whenever someone points out to them what equality actually means, they're very quick to toss a word salad at you for it.
But if it's equal, what we bring in is what we take out. We split the children 50-50, like 50% 1 week your week, 1 week my week, but they don't want that. So I think that's really interesting that, like I said, they don't want to be drafted for wars.
Modern women have no idea how good they have it in this world. They love to shame men in times of war, but that's only because they are exempt from warfare. In a perfectly equal world, they would be sharing the front lines with the very same men that they despise.
I don't understand why this guy doesn't like me back. I'm literally gorgeous, I'm pretty, I'm smart, I'm multi-talented. What the f am I missing? What's wrong with him? Literally on my knees, like, one chance, just give me one chance, please, 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 please. When I walk into a room, people literally scream my name and crowd around me. I'm charismatic. I am a leader. What could I possibly be missing? Is it because my boobs are small? Is that it? You're so shallow.
Men and women are entitled to their preferences, but modern women live in a world where all men are obligated to fawn over their every move, and it's that exact attitude that makes women like this incredibly unattractive. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.